She was amused at the joke. She was amused at the joke. My father will never approve of my marriage. My father will never approve of my marriage. She informed him of her arrival. She informed him of her arrival. She handed in a blank test. She handed in a blank test. I was asked for my passport at the border. I was asked for my passport at the border. He bought me a bunch of roses. He bought me a bunch of roses. A sudden illness forced her to cancel her appointment. A sudden illness forced her to cancel her appointment. My office is in the central area of the city. My office is in the central area of the city. A single step, and you will fall over the cliff. A single step, and you will fall over the cliff. It took all night to climb Mount Fuji. It took all night to climb Mount Fuji. She was elected chairman of the committee. She was elected chairman of the committee. The earth is small in comparison with the sun. The earth is small in comparison with the sun. Her behavior is my primary concern. Her behavior is my primary concern. Large-scale road construction began. Large-scale road construction began. She behaved with a great courage. She behaved with a great courage. That customer came back to complain again. That customer came back to complain again. I must dash or I'll be late. I must dash or I'll be late. He was desperate to defend his reputation. He was desperate to defend his reputation. She was in despair when her husband died. She was in despair when her husband died. They accomplished their task without any difficulty. They accomplished their task without any difficulty. We have yet to discover an effective remedy for cancer. We have yet to discover an effective remedy for cancer. He dismissed most of his men. He dismissed most of his men. She bought a dozen eggs. She bought a dozen eggs. He was always faithful to his wife. He was always faithful to his wife. You must fasten your seatbelts during takeoff. You must fasten your seatbelts during takeoff. Yuko has never spoken with a foreigner. Yuko has never spoken with a foreigner. She prayed that her mother would forgive her. She prayed that her mother would forgive her. She's a frequent visitor to this country. She's a frequent visitor to this country. The function of the heart is to pump blood. The function of the heart is to pump blood. This story will grab you. This story will grab you. He appears to be strong and healthy. He appears to be strong and healthy. She lives in a huge house. She lives in a huge house. She is not such a girl as you imagine. She is not such a girl as you imagine. A new serial will begin in next month's issue. A new serial will begin in next month's issue. She put the lid on the box. She put the lid on the box. I'd like meatloaf. I'd like meatloaf. The great majority is for the project. The great majority is for the project. She was in the mood for a walk. She was in the mood for a walk. A moral person doesn't lie, cheat, or steal. A moral person doesn't lie, cheat, or steal. Earthquakes can occur at any hour. Earthquakes can occur at any hour. It's getting darker outside now. It's getting darker outside now. Children sometimes lack patience. Children sometimes lack patience. He spoke for 10 minutes without a pause. He spoke for 10 minutes without a pause. If it is wrongly used, the medicine will be a poison. If it is wrongly used, the medicine will be a poison. Nancy is interested in politics. Nancy is interested in politics. He is in possession of this land. He is in possession of this land. There is little possibility that she will be elected. There is little possibility that she will be elected. The development of applications for Android is possible from today. The development of applications for Android is possible from today. He has much practical experience as a doctor. He has much practical experience as a doctor. Some people like cats, others prefer dogs. Some people like cats, others prefer dogs. The prisoner who escaped is still at large. The prisoner who escaped is still at large. They are arguing about their share of the property. They are arguing about their share of the property. You should have refused such an unfair proposal. You should have refused such an unfair proposal. This car wax gives permanent protection against heavy rain. This car wax gives permanent protection against heavy rain. A great number of books are published every year. A great number of books are published every year. Parents punish their children for misbehavior. Parents punish their children for misbehavior. She went to France for the purpose of studying art. She went to France for the purpose of studying art. They require me to work harder. They require me to work harder. He did the reverse of what I asked. He did the reverse of what I asked. The lion began to roar as we approached. The lion began to roar as we approached. The sound of an awful scream made him shudder. The sound of an awful scream made him shudder. He decided to seek information elsewhere. He decided to seek information elsewhere. I share an apartment with my brother. I share an apartment with my brother. Somehow you must find a way to finish this work in 1 month. Somehow you must find a way to finish this work in 1 month. The hunter followed the bear's tracks. The hunter followed the bear's tracks. Anger caused him to tremble. Anger caused him to tremble. I slipped and twisted my ankle. I slipped and twisted my ankle.